Hello student, I am Dr. Barun from Medico Patna, and the today class is the hormone system, that is chemical coordination and integration. So what is hormone or endocrine system? So the ductless gland, that is called endocrine, and exocrine means with duct. So the hormone is a chemical. So definition of hormone is a primary messenger, or it is chemical which is non-nutrients and releases from the intercellular as a messenger. So hormone is a non-nutrient substance and it is primary chemical messenger. And the secondary chemical messenger is cyclic AMP, cyclic GMP, DAG, IP3, calcium ion. So hormone is primary chemical messenger. And the term hormone was given by the Starling and discovered by the Palaisis and Starling. And the first hormone is secretin. And the property of hormone, the hormone is released in very very less amount, and it is non-nutrients. There is no any nutrition value, and it increase or decrease their physiological activity, and it is in the form of prohormones also, that is in active form, such as proinsulin, and these hormones may be antagonistic and may be synergistic, such as oxytocin and prolactin, that is synergistic. But some hormone is antagonistic, such as thyrocalcitonin. It decreases the calcium level. But PTH, parathormones, it increases the calcium level. So PTH increases the calcium level and TCT decreases the calcium level. And the insulin and glucagon. So insulin and glucagon antagonistic to each other. Insulin decreases the glucose level, but glucagon increases the glucose level, blood sugar level. So these are the antagonistic hormones, and the type of hormone is different type on the basis of their nature. Some are amino acid derivatives such as adrenaline, noradrenaline. Some is the protein in nature, peptide in nature, such as oxytocin, ADH, which is peptide in nature, and protein in nature such as growth hormone, insulin, thyrocalcitonin, parathyroid hormones. So these are the protein in nature. And some is iodine, that is called iodothyronine in nature, that is thyroxine, T3, T4, and steroidal hormones such as the estrogen, testosterone, progesterone, calcitriol. These are the steroidal hormones. Prostaglandin is derived from the arachidonic acid, that is icosanoid, because it consists 20 carbonate. The prostaglandin is also acts as a hormone, and this prostaglandin releases from the brain, kidney, liver system, testes, ovary. So the prostaglandin is a very important hormone which regulates the body temperature also, and it is derived from the arachidonic acid. So these are the property of hormone, and the mechanism of hormones, actually two type of mechanism. One is the lipid insoluble, that is called peptide hormone, polypeptide, proteins hormones, and catecholamine hormone. Catecholamines includes the dopamine, adrenaline, noradrenaline, and the thyrocalcitonin. So these hormones regulated by the lipid insolubles and regulated by the extracellular receptors. That means there is a receptor present outside the receptor present in the membrane, and second is called lipid soluble, and this mechanism of hormones is regulated by interaction with intracellular regulation. This is extracellular, this is intracellular. So intracellular regulation includes the steroidal hormone such as cortisol, testosterone, estrogen, and T3, T4, that is the iodothyronine. So the first, that is called extracellular regulation, which is lipid insoluble. So the plasma membrane is made up of lipid. So these are the hormones, that is FSH, and the receptor present on the plasma membrane to form hormone receptor complex. So the hormone receptor complex form in the plasma membrane, and it shows the response and it is responsible for generation of secondary messenger. Secondary messenger such as cyclic AMP. It is formed by the ATP. If adenyl cyclase acts on the ATP with the help of magnesium ion, it forms cyclic AMP. IP3, that is inositol triphosphate, calcium ion, DAG. So these are the GMP, these are the secondary messenger. This is also called cascade phenomena because it increases in the large amount in fraction of second, millisecond, and it is responsible for formation of chemical response and physiological response, such as if FSH, then it is responsible for ovarian growth. So these are the example, all lipid insoluble hormones, that is peptide. And second is the lipid soluble, that is called steroidal hormones. So their receptor present inside the cell. So this is also called nuclear receptor, intracellular receptors or nuclear receptors. So the hormones such as estrogen enter inside the cell, and the receptor present inside the cell to combine to form hormone receptor complex. Inside nucleus there is a presence of genome, that is the DNA, and DNA forms DNA, that is replication, then RNA transcription, and then protein, that is translation. So these hormone receptor complex combine with genome, and these genomes form messenger RNA, then protein, and then it regulates the enzyme, and it is responsible for physiological response. Such as this is the estrogen, then it is responsible for tissue growth and their differentiation. So it includes the T3, T4 and all steroidal hormone such as calcitriol, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. Thank you.